Hey, what's going on, guys? Bobby James from the Tactical Edge. And if you're like me, you've been out at a range day or at a class or something like that, and your rifle has gone down or your buddy's rifle has gone down, and you're scrambling for parts, trying to get it back up again so you guys can get back into the class or, get back into your range day or whatever the case may be. And it's always hard trying to scramble and find some of these parts and pieces. And, we decided here at the Tactical Edge to come up with a range repair kit to alleviate all of those issues. So we're going to cover that on today's episode of Inside the Gun. All right, guys, what's going on? So we have decided to come up with a range repair kit that would eliminate virtually any kind of issue that you would have out on the range. We'll dive into it real quick. Let me turn it around so you guys can check this thing out. For starters, it comes in this waterproof case right here and right there. Look, I mean, you got a ton of stuff in here. Start off, you have a full nitride bolt carrier group. You have an extra bolt. You got a couple of firing pins in there. You got a whole magazine catch assembly with your button, your magazine catch, and your spring. We put a couple of our enhanced mil-spec trigger groups in here, just in case you have an issue with one of yours. You could swap out that trigger right on the range, and you don't have to worry about it. A couple extractors, cam pin, trigger and hammer springs. You got your trigger and hammer pins, pivot pin, takedown pin, 3 disconnectors for mil-spec trigger, right? Safety selector detents, pivot pin, takedown detents, gas rings. You got a whole bunch of gas rings in there too. You got some of the cotter keys for your bolt carrier group. You got your O-rings, bolt carrier, and you have your plunger style right there. Those are for your bolt carrier group as well. Those sit inside of the spring and the O-ring to stop it from collapsing. You got some pivot and takedown pin springs, safety selector springs, some disconnector springs, disconnector springs right here and extractor springs. So all in all, you get a pretty complete kit. And like I said, if you're traveling, if you're taking a class somewhere, or if you're like us, whenever we travel to go to a range, it's at least an hour, hour and a half travel time, right? So the last thing that you want is for you to get out there in the middle of your range day and your weapon goes down and not be able to fix it, right? So we have utilized and came up with a complete kit that would take care of all of those issues. These are available on our website, tactical-edgearms.com. And if you got any questions on this or anything like that, you can send us an email and we'll get right back to you. But definitely something that you're going to want to keep in your range kit. Until next time, guys, we'll see you.